The Acolyte Episode 6 will continue the show's mysterious story, leading many to wonder when exactly the installment will be released on Disney+. The various reveals of the Acolyte Episode 5 furthered the story in interesting ways. Not only was it revealed that the secretive Sith warrior is Manny Jacinto's Kimmer, but several characters met their end in shockingly gruesome ways. The Jedi deaths of the Acolyte Episode 5 leave few main characters remaining to uncover Kimmer's motivations and stop his reign of darkness. Aside from these story details, the Acolyte Episode 5's Easter eggs further embedded the show into the wider Star Wars universe. The first live-action inclusion of a once-Legends mineral named cortosis and Kimmer's usage of Star Wars' forbidden Trakata lightsaber technique proved how well-versed the Acolyte's creators are with both Legends and canon. Naturally, many are anticipating more big story reveals, canon connections, Legends elements, and fantastic action sequences in the Acolyte Episode 6, begging the question of what date and time it will be released on Disney+. What time will the Acolyte Episode 6 release? The Acolyte Episode 6 has a specific release time on Disney+. Amandla Stenberg as May wearing a hood in the Acolyte next to a blurred image of the Disney+ homepage custom image by Louis Glazebrook. As has been the case with previous episodes, the Acolyte Episode 6 will be released on Disney+ at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and 2 a.m. British Summer Time. For those wishing to watch the episode as soon as it drops, it will be opportunely primed for the evening on both the East and West Coast of the United States. For those in the UK and similar time zones, loyal viewers of The Acolyte would need to be awake in the early hours of the morning to catch the episode as soon as possible. The Acolyte Episode 6 is following the release time precedent set by Ahsoka Season 1. After the latter moved its release time from midnight PT to 6 p.m., The Acolyte followed suit. It seems as though all upcoming Star Wars TV shows, that are live-action, at least, will continue to be released at this time. Concerning the currently airing show, The Acolyte Episode 6 will be released at the aforementioned times on July 2nd. What happened in The Acolyte Episode 5? The Acolyte Episode 5 was filled with twists, turns, and explosive lightsaber action. The Acolyte Episode 5 is a huge factor contributing to the excitement of The Acolyte Episode 6. In The Acolyte Episode 4's ending, the mysterious Sith warrior confronted Osha, May, and the Jedi. This led many to eagerly anticipate the next entry in the show's story, which built on the prior cliffhanger's excitement with a thrilling episode. The Jedi confronted the Sith on Kofar. As the Acolyte Episode 5 began, death and darkness quickly descended on the Jedi on Kofar. After being blasted back by the Sith, Osha awakened to find a dead Jedi next to her, as the Sith warrior engaged in a lightsaber fight with the remaining combatants. This fight was over as quickly as it started, with the Sith effectively cutting down those who opposed him with brutality and guile. After taking down the many unnamed Jedi characters of the Acolyte Episode 5, the Sith, dubbed the Stranger, faced off against Jedi Master Sol and his Padawan, Jeki. These lightsaber fights were some of the best in Star Wars' illustrious history, as Master and Padawan took on darkness together. Unfortunately, this did not last forever, with Kimmer using a deceitful tactic to defeat Jeki, killing her. Despite the return of Yord Fandar to the fight, Kimmer defeats him too, leaving only Sol, Osha, and May alive. However, more twists proved to lie in wait as the Acolyte Episode 5 drew to a close.